How's it going? It's a hell of a win. That goes without saying. We knew it was going to come down to the fourth quarter. That's a good opponent. They've got a lot of skill and they play hard, and we know what they're about in their own home too. So that's a credit to our players, man. And I'm proud of a number of people in this organization. Certainly proud of the coaches and the players. And this is special. This is special. It's something you don't get to do all the time. They're always special to win a division. I don't care how many of them you get because of the work that goes into it. But to do something that hadn't been done in 30 years for a team is special. And that's a special group of men back in there that are staying tame at this point.
Dan, your first game in this building as a Lions coach was a tough one, an emotional one for you. It's the opposite of the spectrum here. Just what emotions are you experiencing in this moment?
Yeah, I'm pretty ecstatic, man. This is special. This is special, but like I said, it's a special group, and this is just the beginning. We feel that way. So, there again, I couldn't be more proud of the guys.
Special. Can you explain just in your eyes beyond the games with that count here? What makes it special?
Well, no different than how this game went, right? Things you have to battle there in the first half, and they are able to score right before halftime. You come out second half, they go back down the field and they score, and then we put together two drives, and all of a sudden you're back up 2 scores, and then we don't, and defensively we start holding, and next thing you know, you're at the end of this game, and it's just going back and forth. But nobody got frazzled, nobody lost their cool, and when we needed it in the crunch times, we made plays. And man, that's what good teams do. They find ways to win the game instead of the other way, and that's not an easy thing to do. But when you got the right guys who mesh together and they work for each other and they care about each other and they're accountable to each other, it makes a difference.
Those 2 drives you mentioned back-to-back, you guys are falling behind. I'm curious, you go back to you and Brad talking the first few times you guys are had now, talking about what kind of program and how you're envisioning. You imagine that on the road, that kind of noise, vision on the line, 30 years of history of the moment, and you come up with those 2 drives, because those is impressive drives. In a lot of ways, consider this circumstance.
Yeah, are you just saying?
You first took over, you and Brad, is this what you're thinking about?
Yeah, I mean,
Put a team together that can do what they just did.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know if certainly to know that it's going to end, you're going to do this on the road and get the first one. But yeah, I know this, when you're around good teams and it's designed the right way, and you got the right coaches and people in management, and you got the right GM and the owner and the team, all of it, you just find ways. You find ways to, you can endure in any environment. It doesn't matter what the score is, it doesn't matter the elements, it doesn't matter where the momentum's at that time. You'll find a way to overcome it, and that's really what we got here. We got a group of guys that has found a way to overcome it. And look, we've learned hard lessons through a period of time here. I mean, we learned a hard one here. First year we did. We were basically found a way we fought back in it and went for 2 to win the game, and then we gave up a big shot right before the end of the game for them to kick it for the win, And then last year we had it, we're up and you just got to close it out, and we didn't handle the 4-minute well. Offensively, we could have closed that game out, and I made an awful decision. You learn from those, man, and it makes you better. And you hate that it happens to you, but it does make you better. You learn from it, and everybody, because most of that team, most of that core is still here from last year. I mean, that is our core. So anyway, I'm proud of everybody. This has been a long time coming, and I'm proud of all the Lions fans out there that have been dying for this for years, man. That was for you too. I know it's been a long time, so. You deserve that, and it's not over. That's just one.
If he
last 2 weeks, 2 critical turnovers. My guy steps in, started like 3 weeks ago and is making really ways for you guys. His performance today.
Just another outstanding performance. That's, here we go, man. Week 2 of this, and he's not just out there playing football and, solid performance. He's a factor. He's a factor. And he's just getting better and better. He's instinctive, and you see the athletic ability. He plays physically. And he's just getting better and better. I mean, he really is. We're going to have a good problem to have when Ducey comes back here. I mean, that's, that just brings another playmaker to the mix. So he's doing well.
We talked about Justin Jefferson this week. Made some big plays at the end of the half. Made the ridiculous grab on the 3rd and 27. Just what is the mood on the headsets with AG as that drive is progressing, and you need to get a big stop, and he's playing that way?
Yeah, you're talking about Jefferson? Yeah, well, I mean, he made a couple of plays where he's doubled. I mean, we're in good position. We just can't, look, the guy's going to make some plays. So I think more than anything, you're in the position of, all right, next play. I mean, that really is what it is. It's not, what happened? What did he do? Blah, blah, blah. It's, okay, here we go, man. You're right into the next one because the next one's going to be the one that's going to create the stop or the takeaway. So I thought we handled all that well. Was it perfect? No, but that's the nature of that's the nature of it. The guy's a hell of a player. He is.
Hey, can you share all what you?
I'll come to you next.
Hey, can you share all what you said to Sheila, or what she said to you in there, and what it means to get that?
Listen, just excitement. It was just excitement. I mean, the look on her face and just a pure joy and happiness, and watching the celebration with the coaches and the players and everybody, watching her interact. I mean, it feels good. And so, I promised her we'd get her that, and we did that, and that's one.
Some young players on this team that have known more winning than losing, and certainly they played a key role in the success this year.
Yep.
What about a guy like Taylor Decker, who this is now for him the first thing? He was pretty emotional coming off. What do you feel for a guy like that who's spent so much time on sweat and tears with the
Yeah, you feel for those. There's something about that does make it special. And like I said, look, you'll never forget the first one you get, and this is the first one. And you're right, the young guys, this is for the most part kind of what they know, and that's a good thing. That's the way you want it. But for the old guard, which for Decker and for Frank and Germ and Will Harris and Romeo, and I mean, you keep going, Tracy. Man, that's kind of, you want that for them. You kind of feel like this first one is a little bit for you too, and because we couldn't have done it without them, and all that they've been through really to get to this point, all the work that they've put in, all the hope, all the belief, all the systems, and it just doesn't work out. And for them to just believe one more time in what we're doing and trust us and mesh with us and give us what they got, they're one of the biggest reasons we even got this one. I'm happy for them. And it's special because they deserve that. They deserve that.
Football in Gibbs' hands in the second half a lot. He delivered the game that he did, and also the offensive line against a really good defense.
O-line showed up again. They did an outstanding job. There was nothing easy about getting ready for this defense. I thought Ben put together a really, really good game plan for them on how we needed to attack them. And the O-line, we felt like as long as we got it ID'd properly, which we felt good about Frank and JG finding the right looks, we did that well. And as long as we did that, we felt like we could hold up, and we did, man. We did better than hold up. And Goff found our guys, because there's holes. You just got to find them, and they don't make it easy. And then our guys did the rest. Gibbs did the rest. St. Brown did the rest. Speed and space, man, and let them go.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll have Frank, Taylor, Garrett, and next.
Did you put that on in front of the players?
No, I did put on the hat. I got this, yeah.